Hey guys, my name is Ade. I'm a videographer based in Nottingham and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, last time we talked about how I got fired from my job, but today we're going to talk about how I stay busy while unemployed. There are 110 ways to stay busy while unemployed. Here's just what I do to stay busy while unemployed. First of all, obviously, apply for jobs. I'm not just applying for jobs crazy or willy-nilly because like at the end of the day, number one, the job market's cooked. Number two, I want to get a job that makes sense for me. A job that is Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, no weekends. I don't want to do weekends. I don't want to work on weekends. And maybe a job as well that has some form of progression. I want to try that. I want to try being a career guy. Not a career guy, but just, like a little bump up in salary or bump up in, like, I wouldn't mind being a manager. I'd like to manage a team. But yeah, I'd like to find a job that's for me. So I'll just be looking, seeing where my skills, transferable skills, may be able to, work in a different company and whatnot. But yeah, so that's one way I'm trying to stay busy. Apply for at least 5 jobs in a day. Some days I don't, some days I don't. But just trying to do that, not the whole apply for 10,000 roles or stuff like that. I don't think it's a more of quantity thing. It's quantity to an extent, but at the same time quality in a sense. It works hand in hand. You have to find that middle ground, or you have to find a decent balance, and that's different for everyone. But in general, the job market's cooked. Already received a few rejections. It's not great, but you know what? We keep it moving. We keep it pushing. We don't let it get us down. I'm still taking gigs. I'm still taking other gigs from I'm still taking gigs. I recently did a gig in Bournemouth. It was hot. It was really hot. But it was a Bournemouth Sevens festival. I've never been for a sports festival before, and I absolutely love that. And that was my first sports festival, and I'm just like, I would love to come back there. It was vibes, just sports from left, right, etc. There was rugby, there was netball, there was hockey, there was so much. I'm surprised there wasn't like basketball. The basketball scene in the UK really needs to step up. But yeah, it was an amazing festival. I was there for Jägermeister, filming at their brand activation type thing. Saw amazing DJs, amazing people there. I would love to be back there again. And yeah, it was really cool. I'd love to do that again. Another way I'm trying to stay busy is I'm doing a lot of rebranding. Another way I'm staying busy is I'm doing a lot of rebranding. So I'm doing a lot of rebranding in terms of like my wedding page and my Instagram. Yes, I shoot weddings. I've shot a couple in the years. And I can't lie to you, I'm really happy with the weddings I've shot. So yeah, I'm rebranding that. I've created a new website. My website is on Squarespace. I've used Squarespace for years. I think Squarespace, in terms of like website creation, the ease of it is probably the best. I'm just being honest with what I use, and I think Squarespace is the best. But yeah, I've started a new wedding website that I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create that from scratch. I also want to at some point rebrand my personal website, so with my portfolio and stuff like that. So I'm trying to just rebrand everything. I'm trying to do that between now, which is June, and I'd say probably August. I'm just giving myself that window to rebrand all my Instagram, TikTok, websites on both sides. So that's my wedding website and my normal portfolio. So I'm trying to rebrand all of that. I don't think that will take that long, but I'm just giving myself that long because I can be very picky, I can be very selective. I can create a website today and then just delete it and start all over again, because I can be very, very nitpicky when it comes to my kind of thing, and I like the way certain things are, and if certain things don't work that way, that will upset me. Another way I am trying to stay busy is by creating content just like this. So I'm trying to create more YouTube videos, more short form content. I just created like a 60 post plan for my wedding page, and I'm happy about it. I might not do all 60, I might do like half of that, but it's just like I'm just trying to create more content just so I can see where that leads. I don't necessarily know where creating more content is going to go. So I'm just trying to see, okay, cool, creative content has done this, creative content has done that for me. I'm just trying to see where that goes. Because what I've learned so far in my 5-6 years of doing videography, or not necessarily creating content, but like what I've learned is that with Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all social media platforms, it is a volume thing. It's like, it's not necessarily, obviously there's quality and quantity, but then as well, I think it's volume. You have to put out enough content for your content to be recognized and seen by other people. It's like now, recently with the Bournemouth Sevens, I was posting just clips from the Bournemouth Sevens. I was tagging Bournemouth Sevens Festival. I was tagging them. I was tagging Jägermeister. I just kept on. I think I did like 5 or 6 posts. So that was stories, reels, carousels, and I just posted them. And then they actually messaged me privately and like, oh hey, we love the footage, can we get some of the footage? And I'm just like, and that took me aback, and I was just like, oh wow, if I just make enough noise, someone will see it, the right person will see it. So that's what has shifted my mentality in terms of like content now. It's just like, you have to make enough noise, because you can't say, hey, notice me, and you're just like, hey, no one's gonna notice you. You have to make noise. But yeah, you have to make enough noise. And I feel like over the course of my career, I've always felt that people should come to me. I've always felt, oh, my work is good enough. Why aren't people coming to me? And in my head, I'm now is doing like an audit of myself and being very critical of myself. I'm like, oh, actually, I've not made enough noise. I don't, like, how many posts do I have? I don't post enough. I don't talk about what I do. Even when I meet people, I don't network as much as I do. And it's just like, I need to actually make noise. I need to toot my own horn, and just need to blow my own trumpet and just be like, hey, like, this is what I do. I'm good at what I do. Make enough noise. I'm gonna be in your face, guys. I'm gonna be right there. But yeah, that's just my goal. Just like, I need to make enough noise so the people see me, as well as creating content. I'm not just creating content blindly. On YouTube currently, probably I am, but I'm just trying. I'm working up to something. I'm trying to get people. I'm trying to show people, oh, this is me. This is who I am. This is the journey. I'm documenting the journey. I'm just not just creating content. I'm doing research. I'm doing research on content. I'm doing research on how to grow my content, and I'm just like trying to be a student once again, because I realize I'm not a student anymore. I'm not trying to learn the craft. I mean, I try to learn the craft in terms of, oh, what color grade, how to do this, how to shoot and stuff like that. But then there's more to the craft than actually shooting, especially when it comes to monetary gain. There's once you put money into it, you've added more to the craft. If I was just doing it for the love of the game, then all I need to focus on shooting. That's it. Focus on shooting, editing. That's it. Just focus on that. Simply be an artist. But once I've added, like, oh, I've turned it into a business. The business, I have to learn the business side of the game, which is a completely different YouTube video that I would love to talk about, like the business and the artist. But yeah, it's just like I need to learn all aspects of the game. Since a lot of my work is content based, so like that's like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, ads, social media ads, or even like TV ads. In Jesus' name, one day I'll do a TV ad. But I need to learn that. I need to learn, what do businesses think? How do businesses think? How do they view content? How does content perform? How does content make the client more money? Because at first I was just thinking, well, I don't really care about how much money you make. I don't care about how much money you make. I just want to make good content. Well, that can't necessarily work, because then if the client's making more money, then they can hire you more. And if they can hire you more, you make more money. Think about it. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of research, trying to understand the game. I need to understand the game, because that's the only way to play the game. But yeah, that's how I'm trying to stay busy, stay active, and just, continuously make sure that I'm not just sitting at home applying for jobs and that's it. I can't let that be it. I need to actively be doing stuff outside looking for a job, and not just order to remain sane, but as well in order to feel like I'm doing something that it has purpose. Because obviously a job has purpose, but this is more of like a personal purpose. A job is more of a monetary basic life purpose. Like, just like I can afford my bills, I can afford this, I can afford that. This is more of fulfillment, and this is how in 10 years time, if I continue this way and I continue making content this way, I'm hoping in 10 years time I can look back and be like, oh yeah, I'm glad I did this, or I'm glad I tried this, instead of just like not trying to all and then regretting every single part of it. But yeah, apart from even just like kind of working, I'm playing a lot of games. I'm playing Crimson Desert currently, and I'm trying to finish the game. The game is so hard to finish because you have to do a lot of prep, you have to do a lot of thinking. So yeah, I'm trying to play my games more. I want to jump back on DJ Decks at some point this week. Trying to learn. I'm still learning how to mix. I'm learning how to scratch. But yeah, I'm just, this is how I stay busy as an unemployed videographer. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and guidance. Have a happy Tuesday.